Hey, Moonlight citizens! Here is your man on the moon, the Moonlight King with Moonlight Kingdom Podcast 87. That's right, folks, 87. We are creeping up to 90. All right, in this episode, we cover a great myriad of topics, folks. Oh, so many things. The DCEU Phase 1 so far, James Gunn and the casting of all his buddies, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow trailer, or just the Supergirl trailer, among many other things, such as whether or not the Rhino and Juggernaut would be an interesting fight. All this and more covered in this episode of Moonlight Kingdom Podcast in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Earlier in the week, I remember I asked you on the group, like, who would win in a fight, the Juggernaut and the Rhino, and you said a Juggernaut. Why is that, man? I mean, I know he got, like, that armor on, but, like, I think with, like, Rhino, he got, like, that raw power to him. Plus, once he gets going, there's not really much that can stop him. Like, even Spider-Man, as many times as he's fought him, he's never, like, straight up just stopped his charge.
The Rhino, though, dude, he's just not that powerful. I feel he's just in a different strength tier, and it's so evident. He can't hang with guys like Abomination. Even he just taps out. I'm so sorry.
Well,
Like, I just don't feel as powerful in any regard. You know, he's a glorified guy in a suit. He's like a one-punch man villain. Like it's just not exhilarating whatsoever. He is Luke Cage sub-level by a large margin. You know, he's Tombstone at best. You know, he thinks he's Venom, but he's not. Yeah. It's just what it is, man. It's just what it is. I'm so sorry. It's just what it is. It's just what it is.
But Tombstone, though?
Yeah. Yep. Indeed. Tombstone, indeed.
Honestly,
indeed. He's a powerhouse. He's a. If we're talking about bosses, you got yourself Tombstone. He's like an albino, whatever the fuck. Fine. You got your Kingpin, your Wilson Fisk. You got your Luke Cage, but he's actually above them. But now you also have your Iron Fist, and then you might have your like random Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. motherfucker. I don't know. I don't watch that shit.
Personally, I always felt like Tombstone felt more like a Luke Cage villain than a Spider-Man villain.
They like putting him in Spidey things. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just Tombstone doesn't feel right for in the series, like that one animated series. Not Ultimate, but like another one of the many animated Spider-Man series. The first time him and Spider-Man actually square up, he decks him, and he like tells him straight up, like, look, here's how it's gonna be from now on, and he just like calmly lays it out, like, you know, like, I'm cool with you doing your hero shit, but I'm gonna like pay you a sum of money to do your hero shit away from me, like away from my business and all that shit. Like, what do you say? Like, it's not your typical villain, and I'm just, when you see him do shit like that, it's like, this is not the kind of villain Spider-Man would normally go up against. Because he's fighting super villains. He's not fighting the street level. I'm not trying to diminish Tombstone, but let's be real. He is a street level bad guy.
I guess so, but I just still see him as that. Like, that's the best I can do for him. He's just not that guy. Unfortunately, you know, Jug solos. Extremely.
Yeah.
Telling you, man. Telling you. It's just what it is. You know, we can imagine what it could be, but we know what it is. That's the reality of it.
Yeah, it's that I would just personally I would envision it like this unstoppable force and immovable object type thing. Like if the two dudes just straight up charged at one another, like okay, what's gonna happen there? It's cause in the comics and in like video games, whenever Rhino gets going and he's just like running straight at something, he's plowing through walls and he's like fucking up cars and shit. On the same time, when the Juggernaut gets going, same thing. So that's why I was wondering, like, okay, maybe that puts them on the
Yo,
same level.
bro, hold on, bro. Sorry, knife wounds. Yo, that's crazy. Rob Reiner? Dude, what the fuck? That's crazy.
That can't be for
Yeah,
real.
bro, right. Like it says, what does it say? 35 minutes ago, dog.
Damn.
Bro, they stabbed Rob Reiner and his wife. Crazy. Mamkwazile, dog. That's so wild. That's actually so insane, man. Hey, man, R.I.P. to him. That's crazy.
R.I.P.
You'd think he'd be like cancer to take him out, old age, liver failure. Nah, dog, they fucking guazad him. Yo, that's horrendous, man. That's disgusting. That's so fucking disgusting. R.I.P.
Yeah, what a
Yeah,
week this has been. First Peter Green and now
dude,
this.
too much death. We need to cleanse, man. Too much death.
Yeah, it's been
Too
a weird
much.
year, man. Like this whole year's been weird. Like just you see the list of people that have been gone this year. Like fucking Ozzy Osbourne and damn, Michael Manson?
It's crazy shit, man. I keep saying it. It's crazy ass shit.
With there are like with some people you can look at it and say, okay, he was old. Like it's clear like he just went out with old age. But then you get to like some other folks and it's like, wait, really? This guy? But he wasn't even that old. Like I mean, okay, to be fair, Michael Madsen was like 60 something. So it's like, okay, you could kind of see it. But then you get like O's that were pushing 60 that start fighting. It's like, okay, how did that happen? What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't name a few, but like, shit, I don't know. It's definitely like, plus it's also scary when they say shit like so and so was found in their home. Like, not he passed away in his home, he was found in his home. Like like this wasn't supposed to happen. Like something sinister's going on. Like with Peter Green, like dude passed away at age 60 and they said like he was found dead in home, like he'd been missing or something. It's some sinister shit going on here, man. It's a fucking hard way to close out the
Damn.
year.
Man, I'm just deeping it. Fuck. It's crazy.
Yeah, before I go any further, do you know who Peter Green is? Or are you just sitting there like, yeah, that's crazy, bro. Like
Peter Grease is
Peter Green, yeah.
you mean that nigga fuck man, what's his deal again? Give me something. Like one thing.
Yeah, he was in Pulp Fiction and The Mask.
I'm so bad with names. I only know like photos.
He was the bad guy in The Mask. It was basically he was
I know
yeah.
I know who that is.
Yeah, that's the dude who
Uh-huh.
like passed away the other day. That's Peter Green. Even I kid you not, man. I did not. I've been seeing this dude in movies for years. For years. Some of his movies I still got on cassette, and I had no idea what the fuck his name was till like 2
I think I've
years
seen that guy
ago.
in like another movie as a villain. He has a very evil face, so it works. It really
Yeah,
does. I won't even lie.
yeah.
But it's funny because I guess from that point, you're probably going to be typecast your entire life.
I mean, it was good at it. There's no. I mean, let's not beat around the bushes. I mean, if you're good at it and it pays, why wouldn't you play that role?
It depends, man. Are you gonna be turned into the next God? Who's this man? The one from Peacemaker. Like his whole career is gonna be just that.
Oh, the
Um, the T-1000.
oh
Work
Robert
with him
Patrick.
exactly.
Yeah, but Robert Patrick doesn't only like play bad guys. I'm sure he's done other shit. Like,
He has, but most people just want him for like a fucking weird. He's like he's so bad at it. But at least you know James Gunn. Actually, let me ask you: do you subscribe to the notion that Gunn likes to hire his friends, and that sometimes productions are just basically different categories of uh, uh, OG, which hello, yeah, you
yeah.
gotta have his honey, his wife.
Don't forget Michael Rooker.
You gotta. I already started with them. Remember, Michael Rooker. You need some Michael Rooker. You need his wife. You need to secure Nathan Fillion, even if it means you gotta suck his dick. Nathan Fillion is a must. That nigga comes on. He stacks. He stacks. He adds people from either Scooby Doo, bam, Linda Cardinelli, bam, Friends of Gunn, Waya, Afage. I'd see a little sprinkle of Michael Ujiwuya, whatever the fuck his surname is.
Yeah, he was on he was in Thing, he was in Peacemaker and Guardians 3. Yeah.
And now you got yourself a delicious Friends of Gunn stew. And apparently that's just James Gunn. That's just how he
If you
does
got
things.
well, so does Christopher
He's not
Nolan.
a
No one really
unique
bats an eye.
director.
I mean, how many times have we seen Cillian Murphy in a Christopher
He's like,
Nolan movie? How many times have we seen Michael Caine in a Christopher Nolan movie?
yeah. People, I think, mainly just call it out in this aspect because they expect you to be different. But it's like superhero stories can overlap. It's not, it's not the end of the world if they do converge. So people just need to be grateful, but they aren't. So we find ourselves in these situations. I gotta go get. Man, I'm starving. Well, friend, if we come out to it, okay, that's so cool, man.
I wonder though,
Handmade oats without me.
since we're like,
Man,
what's this? 2 movies into the DCU now? Is that it? I mean, does Creature Commandos even?
yeah. Uh, it's okay. So number one, it's Superman. Number two, it's gonna be Supergirl. Yeah, Superman, Supergirl, and then hello, and then it'll be. Eesh, it's tough to say. I mean, Lanterns will be a thing, but it will be a movie. So I think the next movie will be like a Superman 2 after that. So Superman, Supergirl, and then a movie from Lanterns, and then bam, another Superman movie. And then maybe Batman, but not really, but maybe Batman.
Well,
If they wanted to.
hey,
But
you
yeah, they
remember
won't.
when he announced all those movies in that like fandom? Like they were gonna be in like an Amanda
That
Waller
was like 3
movie.
years ago, man.
Yeah, that was a lot has changed.
Man, that was like 3 years ago.
There
It's
was gonna
crazy.
be an Amanda Waller movie and a movie about the Authority. What the hell happened to the Authority? We haven't heard shit about that movie since it was announced. Did they
Bro,
drop this shit?
right now they're saying, that the Batman movie might not even be about Damian and Bane anymore. because previously it was Batman, Brave and the Bold. And now they're thinking, ish, maybe you know what? Let's kill this Damian thing. Let's just make it a Batman and Robin story. Not Damian, like maybe just Dick Grayson. Because then he can still be young. They nixed that whole idea of he's a little bit old, maybe like 12 years older than Superman. They just killed it. Or they're thinking of killing it and they haven't yet. Because obviously Superman 29, Batman would be like 37 or something. You know. So he's originally going to be considerably older. That's why the initial costumes were like saying, oh, Henry Cavill, Ryan Gosling, you know, like bullshit. But they're going by age.
Although we are 2 movies, I don't know if we are 2 movies in now because we just got Superman. Like we are 1 movie and 2 TV shows into this universe. How are you liking it so far?
It's okay. I think Superman was a very strong outing. Blue Beetle was very mid. Blue Beetle could have been okay or better if they had like higher stakes. If it felt more serious, like real Armageddon. But you know, it was fine. What else?
They had Peacemaker, season 2.
Oh yes, season 2. It might be better than the first season. Yes, it is better.
I agree. Solely for one reason, because in season one actively pissed me off. It felt like season 1 of Peacemaker was actively trying to make me mad. Because
everyone looks stupid.
Yeah. Because yeah. Also, in those early episodes where like Chris kept asking them like, what exactly is it we're doing? Or what is it that we're fighting? Like, what is it? I was also wondering like, bro, what the fuck actually are we doing? Where is this going? Like, why is he assassinating seemingly random people? What the fuck is this? And then finally when it happened, they told us what it is. I was like, you know what? I don't give a fuck, man. Like, you had me in those first 2 episodes. I was genuinely invested to find out. But by the time you explained it, like the end of episode 4, like my anticipation is gone. The bubbles fucking burst. I don't care anymore. Like, it's this thing of there's a build and release of tension. But if you build and build and build too long, then either my expectations are through the roof and there's no way you can meet them, or they've just, well, you've built to the point that it's just all the air has come out now and it's like, who really gives a shit? But that ending though, with the Justice League showing up and like him just talking shit about them and then that's it, like, that was dumb. Even when it happened, that was dumb. When it happened like live, that was dumb. So dumb, they had to retcon that shit. Oh, shit, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah.
Also, Superman Legacy is that part with the Justice Gang. It's just, I think having them there kind of takes away from the movie, in that this is no longer just us. Even from the moment I saw them in the trailer, I said it's cool that they're there, but it's gonna take away from the movie having all these other characters, because it's no longer just a Superman movie. It feels like, I normally say this about movies. I say it feels like a sequel to a movie that doesn't exist. But with Superman Legacy, it feels like I'm 30 minutes in to a movie that doesn't exist. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Because again, it's like so much passes by and we don't know, and suddenly we're thrust into this, like mid battle, and it's looking rough for our boy, and he escapes by the skin of his teeth. It's like, what's going on? Who's this? Why is he doing this? What's going on? So yeah, but I guess Gunn wanted to be creative and skim through everything to show how edgy he is. Look, no backstory. We're not gonna show a baby in the spaceship, okay? We're not gonna show Martha and Jonathan picking him up. We're not gonna show that, okay? Just accept it. So yeah, we accepted it.
Thing is,
But yeah,
there's a way to do that. There's a way to do that well. Look at fucking, what's this? Spider-Man in Civil War. They straight up skipped his origin entirely. Because we know who this is. We know his fucking backstory. We've seen it enough times. We don't need to do it. We just need to put him on screen. But, like, we still need to introduce this version of the character. Because we saw, like, the dynamic between him and Tony Stark, the dynamic between him and Aunt May, and we saw, like, he's still new to this whole superhero shit. You know, like, the way James Gunn did it, the first time we would have seen Spider-Man would have been at the airport, the moment he snatches Cap's shield. Which, while it would have been a surprise, at the same point, we would have had questions. And those questions would have distracted from our enjoyment of, like, the moment, because after we go, oh shit, it's Spider-Man, 5 minutes later we'd be like, wait a minute, why are you here? How did you even get here? Like, I know you're on Iron Man's team, but, like, why though? Yeah. But shit though, man, it was a good movie. I'll give it that much. For a starting point into the universe, it's okay. You know, it's not a bad movie. It was never gonna be a bad movie. It's just like, you know, it's not terrible. I'll give it that much. It is a 6 out of 10 if I had to give it a rating. It's no Man of Steel, but it's definitely up there. But yeah, though.
yeah.
The Supergirl trailer dropped the other day, and it is, personally, after seeing it twice, I gotta say, it is the most James Gunn movie not directed by James Gunn. Bruh, there's so much shit. The look
I
of,
did say that he's glazing.
yeah.
I think I did say that. He's glazing heavy.
Yeah. I mean, whoever this director is definitely heavy into the James Gunn style. But yeah, dude, like the fact that Supergirl is like wearing like earphones and dancing to music while wearing this big trench coat like Star-Lord, and the music is all 70s and 80s rock music, and I'm just like, wait a minute, who made this? And then I didn't see James Gunn's name on it. It's some other director. I'm like, well, why does this feel like a James Gunn movie then? Like, everything about this, it even looks like Guardians in some scenes. Like, there was that one scene where they were indoors and she was fighting all those dudes indoors, and I'm thinking, this is straight up fucking Adam Warlock in Guardians 3. But yeah, I remember I even sent it on the group, like, why is everything so damn brown? It looks like, fuck. I just kept thinking, Guardians. I just kept being reminded of fucking Guardians of the Galaxy, like, bruh, why? This is a Supergirl story, why are you... Also, you're Supergirl, which means you have the same powers as Superman, which means, like, you're damn near invulnerable. Why are you wearing a trench coat on this desert planet? Like, why? Why the trench coat? Why are you here? Why are you hungover? I thought
She's
like
edgy.
yeah, I get it. She's like edgy and shit, but like her being hungover makes no sense. Cause like,
Ben,
dude,
Ben,
like, uh,
Ben.
what man?
She's a 90s. She's a 90s kid. She's a 90s kid, Benny. You have to allow. Kara's a 90s kid.
Nah, man, this shit makes no sense. Even in the fucking Superman, in the Superman Legacy, bro's like he can't get drunk because his metabolism processes alcohol too fast because of the sun. So how the fuck is Kara Zor-El hungover? Like,
Because she travels off-world to Red Suns to get fucked up.
except this is I would buy that. I would buy that because that was set up in fucking Superman Legacy. Like, yeah, she likes to do that.
Yeah,
Except
they said it.
in this trailer, we see her flying, which means the planet she's on isn't a red sun planet. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Her being hungover makes no sense. Like, what the? That means she's been drinking that day.
The
Like,
strong liquor still in the system.
shit. Like, man.
It's like if Captain America were to drink Thor's liquor, it's gonna hit eventually. Even Thor's liquor could make Wolverine drunk. Like, you know.
Yeah, Wolverine can get wasted. This has been established. Even in, in the various like Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah, he did like chug a whole fucking bottle of whiskey, and you could see him like kind of like swaying a little bit.
But yeah, dude.
Also, hang the fuck on, man. Like, okay, so this character's edgy, right? She got a trench coat, she's hungover, and she's pulling these one-liners like, my cousin saw the best in people. I see the truth. Like, yeah. What the fuck? Whatever the fuck. So you edgy now, but motherfuckers were crucifying the fuck out of the Snyderverse movies for saying these movies are too edgy. Now we got this chick being edgy and everybody's loving it. What kind of shit is this?
She's not edgy. She's just real.
This nigga, like, she's wearing a fucking trench coat in broad daylight.
Doomsday came out.
Like, man.
Yes.
What?
Benny. The Doomsday League came out.
Is that so? Are these genuine or is this more AI shit?
I think that's genuine.
Man, I've been seeing fucking Tobey Maguire and Robert Downey Jr. and shit
bro.
in the same shot, and I'm like, hang on, what the fuck is this?
Bro. Check the media, bro. And also, check the photo I sent you.
Fucking Avengers Doomsday and shit. Like, I don't know about this movie anymore, man. Wow, he looks like shit.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I mean, it could be. It could be something.
Huh?
Oh shit. You got all them scars and shit. Okay, yeah, Doom is supposed to be scarred, but he's just. I thought he would look different.
Well, he's just still RDJ.
Yeah, that's the problem, man. Like, fuck's sake, bro. Like, I remember seeing this tweet of it's been precisely 1 year since they announced Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom in Avengers Doomsday. Like, are you still excited? Honestly, man, I was like, nah. What do I have to be excited for? Like, I'm not gonna lie. When they revealed him, I was excited. I was like, holy shit, man. They brought back RDJ. This is gonna be sweet. But like the next day, I actually sat and thought about it. Like, wait a fucking minute. This doesn't make sense. Robert Downey Jr., what the fuck? This doesn't make any sense. But like, then he And it, because even you said in the chat, like when we were talking about it, you said bringing back RDJ as a way to like, casting him as having him be Doom could only mess with the Avengers if they like see his face. But they're never gonna see his face because Doom was that mask. So it's like, and also Doctor Doom has like a his voice is altered when he wears that mask. So it's like, why did they do this? Like it would. So that's
Let
not
me
it.
show you more.
I don't know, man. Feels like it's after a while started to feel like stunt casting or, well, desperation on the part of the MCU.
And then the creme de la creme. So who knows? Digga, what's up?
Yeah, I see it. Man, it's like fucking melted pizza. God damn. I mean, fuck, dude. It's. I don't know, man. There's no hype on my end. It's like I'm not hyped for this. I have no reason to be hyped for this. There's nothing going on besides we're gonna dig up all the old properties that we have access to and smash them all together into. It's basically emptying the toy box. That's that's just the way I see it. They're emptying the toy box and seeing all the toys that they haven't played with in years, and we're saying, look, we're gonna put them all on screen. Isn't that great? Okay, but why though? We're not getting those answers.
Because, I don't know. Multiverse.
The multiverse has been steadily declining with each new installment, man. It got so bad, even Deadpool was pointing it out, like it's just been miss after miss.
Yeah, I guess so. But, like, they have to do something.
Yeah, they
have
do.
to keep on keeping on.
They gotta clean up this fucking. They can't clean up this mess, so they just need to. They made a huge mess with fucking everything leading up to Kang the Conqueror, and then they just shunted him off like that. They made a huge mess because there's an entire phase of the MCU that is building to a dead end. So now they need to quickly, slot Doctor Doom into his place, and it's like we have no introduction into this for this character. We have no backstory. We have no build beyond that short tease at the end of Fantastic Four. So, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think Doomsday might return them to their peak. It has a chance. Just needs to be written good. Really, really good. We need that Stephen Martin McFeely nigga. We need those niggas. Those collaborators.
Do you trust the guy they got now, the Michael Waldron dude?
No, fuck Waldron. Waldron ruined some other show. I forgot which one it was.
Because he was the. I remember he was the writer on Multiverse of Madness, and then after the movie came out, Benedict Cumberbatch. You remember that shit? Benedict Cumberbatch came out after the movie came out, and he said that the fight scene, the musical fight scene between the two Doctor Strangers was something that he and Sam Raimi came up with. And I'm like, hold on. Why the fuck is the lead actor coming up with scenes? Like, where's the writer?
Like, Waldron was fine for Loki. I don't know why they're keeping him around. He did. I know that he did Rick and Morty at some point.
Dude! I was about to say, man, like, Loki felt like Rick and Morty at times, but like, dude!
Yeah, he used to rap for Rick and Morty.
Oh, shit.
So, the It's just very stupid. But yeah, when it comes to that, I don't know. Like, just look at Ant-Man, right? And who's directing that? Peyton Reed never had the source.
I mean, that first Ant-Man was solid.
The first was solid. We've had two mid-offs. That's crazy. We've had two.
Yeah. Also, that ending was just... I'm sorry, man. That ending was terrible. That was... You cannot... I hate that... I mean, I don't hate anything, but I severely dislike that Kevin Feige was like, oh, no, no, no. The Kang you saw in Quantumania is absolutely gonna be Kang the Conqueror. Like, why you say that like it's a good thing? He just got his butt whooped by Ant-Man. I don't buy this man as some kind of multiversal threat that the Avengers across the universe need to be scared of.
He feels like a sub-Spider-Man villain.
Yeah.
Seems very weird. It would have been better to see him dominating guys like Thor.
Yeah.
That would have been better.
Also, how are you gonna introduce your new big bad with him getting beat, and then say, "Oh no, 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 he'll come back strong. You know, he'll come back. Don't worry, he'll be better next time." Like, no.
They should have had Thor get pieced up by that nigga brutally.
Yeah.
He would have been like, "What the fuck's going on?" You know, and he was like, "You do not comprehend my power."
You know, it would have paid off that line he had in the trailer where he's like, "You're not the one with the hammer," when he's talking to Ant-Man. That line would have made sense if they actually showed us a scene of him piecing up Thor.
Like he bodied Thor, and you see he was like absolutely destroying him, breaking his jaw, all these gruesome things.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man.
But nah, dude. Should have got away, dude. He should have just ace. There was so much that could have been done, man. You know what? Fuck that. If they were gonna do that ending and have him be beaten by Ant-Man, that's fine. You can salvage that by saying that, you know, fucking Kang Dynasty isn't gonna be one dude. You could salvage it by saying the other Kangs are now coming for the Avengers, not just this one guy. How it'd be like, well, that version of Kang got taken out by Ant-Man. That means if they take out one of us, they can take out all of us. So now we need to team up to destroy them. And that raises the stakes for Kang Dynasty. That's what it should have been. Not fucking this movie is a setup so that the Kang that just got bodied can return. Like, shit. But yeah. Jesus Christ, man. This is gonna be weird. For people who rewatch, or at the very least watch Phase 4 for the first time, that a whole phase is just building to nothing. Part of Phase 5 is building to nothing. Because Kang is...
trying to make it a big universe.
Yeah, but how they going...
They're just trying to make it a big universe.
Yeah, they wanted their multiverse saga, but now they kind of have to shrink it back down because the big bad they were hyping up isn't so big and he ain't so bad anymore. Even the Loki show, the fact that they got rid of Kang and all the other Kangs in a throwaway bit of dialogue on Loki Season 2 says a lot. Like, they just ditched it.
About how all the Lokis have been rounded up.
Yeah.
The Kangs have been rounded up.
Yeah. They just rounded them all up off screen.
Yeah, like they're just cockroaches to the TVA.
Bruh. That shit should be the other way around. Yeah. They created the TVA. I mean, fuck's sake.
Exactly. Like, this is literally a nigga from like the 31st century or whatever the fuck it is. This is Reed Richards' descendant. He is smart. He is as smart as Reed Richards. Like he's a genius. But no, that doesn't matter.
Yeah. An entire council of Kangs got rounded up by the TVA off camera in a throwaway bit of dialogue. Just
Niggas with glow sticks, basically shock sticks. Niggas got shocked, like just shock sticks that are no more potent than what they use for dogs, and niggas got bodied. They got bodied like for real.
yeah. They just binned that whole idea and they said, "Oh well, I guess Doom is the big bad now." Cause thing is, he was always gonna be the big bad. They wanted him to be the main bad guy in Secret Wars, though. But now they just shunted him off to like, okay, we need to bring him in a lot quicker than we planned. But there's no plan in place to bring him in any earlier, because it's not like they can just drop him into the other movies. Because he exists in the Fantastic Four universe, which is different from ours. So, yeah. We weren't going to see him until that movie dropped, and there was still a whole bunch of movies and TV shows until then. TV shows, mind you, that had nothing to do with anything.
Yeah.
Don't get me
I
wrong.
wondered though.
Don't get me wrong, I like Daredevil, but he ain't got shit to do with any of this.
Daredevil. Do you want Daredevil in like Doomsday or Secret Wars? Like, be honest.
He's just a guy. Like, no disrespect,
Yeah,
he's a badass
but
he's
like,
trained ninja and shit, but he's just a
so was
guy.
so was Nick Fury. So was Hawkeye.
Yeah,
So was
and
Kate Bishop.
Kate Bishop, man,
Also, so was Mbaku. Even though he is strong, I will admit, but he's also just like that. Just a guy.
Mbaku
He's a
got
really
pieced
big
up by
guy.
Namor. Just
Huh?
Mbaku got pieced up by
Yeah.
Namor. I mean,
Yeah, but Nemo's like Thor level. You have to allow.
yeah, I'll allow
Mbaku
that.
to
I'll
me,
allow that. Like, dude,
Mbaku
just
to me feels heavy. Not Spidey, ne? Because obviously he was impressed by Shuri's strength. But remember how strong he was in Wakanda Forever. Remember how strong he was. It's pretty strong.
to be fair, he took a
Now,
direct punch to the chest and he didn't like die. So there's that.
and the way he jumps, it's giving super strength. The way he jumps from boat to boat, he has very high jumpers, like world record jumps. And I'm pretty sure he's pretty casual with that. So he has probably very strong leg muscles. So he's probably lifting a lot as well.
Forget leg
'Cause I think
muscles. Dude got strong muscles because he was like one-shotting a lot of those Talokanians,
Exactly.
man. Like,
Yeah, like that nigga is strong. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like he's like around. This is gonna sound like a hyperbole. I know, but I promise you it's true. This is gonna sound like a hyperbole, but I promise you it's true. That nigga is like Luke Cage level.
I don't know about that.
Nah, don't think about it. Think about it.
I don't know about that, man. Cause like, okay,
Why don't you think? Let
oh,
me hear.
okay, I'll give the shit like, cause Luke Cage, invulnerability aside, the dude was in like season 1 Luke Cage when he went toe to toe with Diamondback. Dude practically had like power armor on that could allow him to go toe to toe with Luke Cage. That meant like it's basically an Iron Man suit. This dude got into a fist fight with what was basically a dude in an Iron Man suit, sans repulsors, man. Like, dude was eating them punches and dishing them out pretty good. Just saying.
So you're saying that Mbaku is not stronger than Luke Cage?
He
I
up
think
there,
they-
but he's not
I
as
think they
strong. Like there's this bit of dialogue in season 1 Luke Cage where like that one barber was talking to him and he's like, when a man comes to me like with no ID and asking to be paid in cash and trying to avoid police, I just nodded my head. when he starts lifting refrigerators like they're made of cardboard, I just nodded and went about my day. And I'm like, that line about like lifting refrigerators like they're made of cardboard, like that kind of says a lot. Like, just okay. Granted, this is the MCU, so compared to like super soldiers and shit, that ain't much. But like, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Mm, mm,
Keep
I
in
guess.
mind, Mbaku doesn't have heart-shaped herb, so his feats are impressive. Granted, he hasn't
Yeah,
taken
like
the
he's
heart-shaped
doing.
herb. Yeah.
That's the thing. Plus, with Luke, it's like a serum that is pretty much SS level.
Yeah. Also got that
Yeah,
bulletproof
but
skin, so it's
but
like,
he's much. He's also just much stronger than any Captain America, Winter Soldier, or U.S. agent. He's just always significantly stronger than those three. But yeah, he's always stronger than those three. Like, and then like that's it. Mm.
but man, yeah, it's pretty solid. Although now that Mbaku is king of Wakanda, he probably will get some of that heart-shaped herb, because it's part of like the ceremony
Absolutely.
and shit, and they'll like bury
Because
him
now it's
and
like he's giving it to everybody.
yeah, but he ain't everybody.
It's
He's
a
the new
heart
ruler,
shaped
so
herb. I know, but like he's not a Black Panther, so it'll be tough. It'll be tough.
I mean they might.
Clearly, he'll campaign for it. He'll fight Shuri. Who knows if Letitia is gonna gain some muscle mass? Lord knows how hard it is, but I guess since she has like Wakandan steroids, she can probably do it pretty quickly.
That
With
is
the
if there's
Wakanda steroids.
any of that herb left.
There's always like a little plant that Angela Bassett is holding somewhere in a cave beneath a shadow and what.
Don't forget the
Just from
Talukanians have their own version.
Yeah, exactly. They have their ocean, their their underground version of the heart shaped herb. So you just gotta know. You, you just have to know where you find it from. But it's the same thing.
Also, it feels like that movie is setting up a war that's never gonna come. Cause
Which one?
yeah, Wakanda forever. Cause remember at the end, Namor was like, one day, the people, everyone else is gonna turn on Wakanda, and they're gonna need us. And on that day, like, yeah, then you'll see. Cause he was telling Namora. I feel like that's setting up a conflict that's never gonna happen. Cause we got Doomsday, we got Secret Wars. When is this
It
big
was
moment actually gonna
it was
come?
it,
Where
it was about X-Men because of adamantium.
oh shit,
Yeah,
yeah,
because of the adamantium in Brave New World. Everybody, because obviously the adamantium is celestial, a dead one from the Eternals. It's been there since that movie, and then eventually they discovered that thing that it was turned into, the substance is adamantium, and then that ignited the mineral craze of 2026 or whatever year it is.
between
And then that,
America and Japan, which doesn't make sense. Realistically, there'd be way more countries trying to get in on this.
yeah, I think because of the snap, some countries are just much poorer, so they can't participate on larger world scales, even though they'd like very much like to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, I gotta. What do you think about that? At one point in the script, the conflict between America and Japan was initially written to be America and China, but upon subsequent like rewrites, they changed it. You think that's got any
If they
significant
didn't,
meaning behind
if
it,
they
or
didn't, if they didn't do that, they would not be able to show the China for sure.
yeah,
They avoided not getting distributed. Yeah, made it another country.
definitely a finance thing. But I don't know. I don't think it would have made much difference because I don't know. The only thing larger that would have changed is what language the soldiers were talking to each other and like who Ross went to go talk to, and that would pretty much be it. But other than
Mm-hmm.
that, like, yeah. Believe it or not, I actually liked the third act of Brave New World. I liked when Red Hulk showed up and started tear-assing through the White House.
I wish he fought someone serious though, like proper. Like Sam was okay, but she's has that thing for me. Like I love him as Cap, it's fine, I do. But I don't think Cap should fight Hulk in any case. Like this is mismatched. No power. And Sam was doing all he could not to get crushed, and I respect that. But like damn nigga, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah. There were at least two different points in that movie where I thought to myself, nah, man, you should be dead. You should have died by now. Like, how are you
Long
still
ago.
breathing?
He should be a pile of guts in an armor bag. Like it's over.
Yeah. That scene with the flag, where he, like, grabs that flag and he, like, swings it to get those dudes, and he just like Sam stands right in front of it and he's like holding it with his fucking bare hands. I'm like, okay, no,
Yeah,
no, bullshit. You're dead.
dude, this nigga's holding back punches. He's doing the most technical shit ever, and I kid you not. This nigga is out here redirecting kinetic energy. He's throwing things. He's holding his own. You know, it's like, damn, nigga, this Wakandan, this like fucking, Wakandan vibranium, thing is doing the most right now. Really, really is doing the most. The suit is giving me super soldier levels of power. I'm liking it. Like, it was too much too fast, I feel. Like, they definitely flopped with it. They didn't execute it in a way that I.
Unfortunate as always, the signal must have cut out. Good grief. That tends to happen sometimes on phone calls. It's the unfortunate nature of things.